For this video, I will be talking about Super Mario Kart, the first game in the highly successful Mario Kart spin-off series and one of my favorite racing games for Super Nintendo. Super Mario Kart consists of 8 playable characters from the Mario universe: Mario, Luigi, the Princess, Yoshi, Bowser, Donkey Kong Jr., Koopa Troopa, and Toad. I will now talk about the gameplay. Having 8 playable characters gives the game replay value. There are 4 different stat classes which differ in terms of weight, handling, acceleration, and top speed. This gives the game depth and even more replay value. In addition, having 2 statistically identical characters in each stat class is great for pairs of players who want to play characters from the same stat class. The gameplay is easy to learn while also being deep and engaging with its great steering, acceleration, and braking controls, as well as the well-executed hopping and sliding mechanics. Hopping is a great feature because it can help with navigating turns and it is great for evading some ground hazards. Sliding is another great feature because it too helps with navigating turns. Coins add to the depth of the gameplay because they can increase the player's top speed and because of how the player can lose coins. Because of these and the fact that a player with no coins spins out after colliding with an opponent, the coins also add excitement and danger to the game. My favorite part of the gameplay has to be the items. The items add strategy, depth, excitement, and danger to the game. My favorite item is the lightning bolt, which shrinks all opponents. Something I love about the item component is the fact that the probability of the player getting a specific item depends on the track environment and the player's rank. This is great because it prevents a highly ranked player from getting an unfair advantage and it adds depth to the game. Although I like the game's battle mode, I prefer the Grand Prix mode. Speaking of Grand Prix, the different Grand Prix cups are greatly varied in terms of track and difficulty. Each cup is fun in its own way, and the trophies add a sense of accomplishment to finishing a Grand Prix. Speaking of trophies, the award ceremony scene at the end of a Grand Prix has a great song, has a cool Cheep Cheep balloon which uses Mode 7 well, and is very satisfying, especially if the player or a player wins the goal. The gold-winning player's character popping the cork off their bottle, the cork popping the Cheep Cheep balloon, the character making a victory pose, and the message are all very satisfying. Now I will talk about the tracks. The tracks are all well structured, beautiful, and are fitting for a game set in the Mario universe. The tracks also make great use of Mode 7. The pseudo 3D effect is convincing, and the tracks rotate at believable speeds as the player turns. The songs in the tracks are all great too. My favorites include Mario Circuit, Donut Plains, and Bowser Castle. Most of my reviews so far have included a section dedicated to a game's final stage or final battle. Instead of talking about the entire special cup, I would like my final stage talk to be on the final track. The final track, Rainbow Road, is my favorite track in the game and has my favorite song in the game. The night sky setting, the super thwomps, and lack of guardrails add excitement and danger to the track, and the track is colorful and beautiful. The song goes well with the dangerous track, creates the sense of an intense race, and goes well with the final track of the final cup. I will now talk about the ending. The Special Cup Gold Trophy Award ceremony is more satisfying than that of the other cups because the Special Cup is easily the most difficult cup and it has a completely different and more satisfying message. The credit sequence is great because of the beautiful and triumphant song that fits the game's atmosphere, the racing clips from the 8 different environments, and the beautiful thank you scene which shows the 8 drivers cheering and later jumping for joy. Overall, Super Mario Kart continues to be a great racing game and a great entry in the Mario Kart sub-series with its great colorful graphics, well-designed tracks, great use of Mario characters, accessible yet deep gameplay, great music, charm, and challenge. That concludes my review of Super Mario Kart. Take care.